another problem. So here this problem is regarding the moving plate. The plate is moving. So a jet of water of diameter 10 centimeter diameter jet strikes a flat plate normally with a velocity of 15 meter per second. So the jet is striking the plate with a velocity of 15 meter per second. The plate is moving with the velocity of, and the plate is moving with the velocity of 6 meter per second in the direction of jet and away from the jet. And the plate velocity is 6 meter per second, and the velocity of the jet is 15 meter per second. So we need to find the force exerted by the jet on the plate, work done by the jet on the plate per second. So we need to find two things. One is force and another one is work. So the given data are diameter 10 centimeters, so it is 0.1 meter, and the area calculated as pi by 4 at d square. So zero point 0.1 square is equal to 0.007854 meter square. Velocity of a jet 15 meter per second is given, and the velocity of plate is given. So the equation for the problem is there is a jet of water and of velocity v, and there is a plate which is placed vertically, and it is also having a velocity of u. Values of v and u is given, and the jet of water strikes the plate with a relative velocity. So it strikes the plate with a relative velocity v minus u is the relative velocity, and after striking the plate the jet moves with the same velocity in the y direction only. The y direction only it moves with the relative velocity. So this is the plate which is moving with the velocity u. So force exerted by the jet, for equation for force exerted by jet is rho a v minus u whole square. All terms are given, and rho is density and it is 1000. A is 0.007854, and v is the velocity of the jet is 50 meter per second, and the velocity of the plate is 6 meter per second. So 15 minus 6 all square is 636.17 Newton. So work done per a second by the jet. So here work is there because due to the velocity of due to the force exerted by the jet, the plate is moving at a velocity of u. So there is work. It is moving in the same direction. So f of x into force exerted into the direction of movement distance per second. So force exerted is 636.17 Newton into u gives u is 6 is equal to 3817.02 Newton per meter second. So this is the work done per second by the jet. So the two terms are we have find out the two terms. Okay. So next problem. So another problem here. A 7.5 centimeter diameter jet. So here a 7.5 centimeter diameter jet having a velocity, and the jet is having a velocity of 30 meter per second. That is v is equal to 30 meter per second. Strikes a flat plate. Striking a flat plate, the normal of which is inclined at 45 degree. The normal of which is inclined at 45 degree means the plate is inclined at 45 degree with the motion of jet. So if this is the axis of the jet is striking like this, and this angle is theta is equal to 45 degree. We need to find the normal pressure on the normal. We need to find the normal pressure on the plate under two conditions. When the plate is stationary, first condition is plate stationary, And the second condition is when the plate is moving with a velocity of 15 meter per second and away from the jet. Also, we need to determine the power and efficiency of the jet when the plate is moving. Also, we need to find the power and efficiency of the jet. So, we need to remember the two equations. Force exerted on the plate, inclined plate when it is stationary, and force exerted on the plate, inclined plate when it is moving. So, these two equations are necessary. So the diameter of the jet is given as 7.5 centimeter. So it is 0.075 meter. Area is equal to pi by 4 d square. So 0.00417 meter square. Angle between the plate is equal to 45 degree. Angle between the jet and the plate is 45 degree. Velocity of jet is equal to 30 meter per second. So when the plate is stationary, and the normal component of force when the plate is stationary is, as we discussed in the earlier class, it is rho a v square sine theta. So this is the equation. So substituting the values, density is given, area is also given, velocity is given, and theta is 45 degree. So the final answer obtained is 2810.96 Newton. Next condition is when the plate is moving with velocity 15 meter per second. So here u is given, u is equal to 15 meter per second. Also v is known. V is the velocity of jet, that is 30 meter per second. Okay. So what will be the equation? Equation becomes, instead of v, here we have v minus u. Since the plate is moving, the jet is striking the plate with a relative velocity only. So v minus u whole square sine theta. The only difference is here, instead of v, we have to substitute v minus u. So all other terms are known. So the density is 1000, area 0.004417, velocity of jet 30, and the velocity of the plane 15, theta 45. So the equation becomes 702.74 Newton is the force exerted on the plate. Normal component of force, that is, if the plate is at 45 degree, its normal component, that is f of n, is the normal component. Okay. So next we need to find the power and the efficiency. So we know that power is equal to work done per second. Work done per second. So what is work done? Work done here for this problem, work done per second is equal to f of x into u. So we need to find the value of f of x, not f of n. So f of x is equal to f of n. F of x is equal to f of n sine theta is f of x. F of n sine theta. So f of x into u. So f of x into u. F of x is equal to f of n sine theta. So 702.74 into sine 45 is the final answer. So work done per second is the power. So for 496.9 Newton is the power extracted. Oh, no, sorry. That is the value of f of x. So the work done per second is equal to this f of x. This is the value of f of x. So we need to multiply f of x plus f of x into u. U is the velocity in the direction of jet. Velocity of the plate in the direction of jet, and the power is equal to 7453.5 Newton meter per second. Next, power in kilowatt. So power in kilowatt means power in uh, converting this into kilowatt. So dividing it by, so Newton per second is watt. So if we convert it into a kilowatt, then dividing it by 1000 gives the kilowatt. So 7.453 kilowatt is the power. So efficiency is output by input. Output by input. Output is the work done per second. Work done per second divided by kinetic energy of the jet. Work done per second is already here 7453.5 divided by kinetic energy is half mv square. M is rho a v into v square. So rho a v into v cube. Substituting the values, we will get it as 0.125. So converting into percentage, it gives 12.5 percentage is the efficiency of this setup. Okay. Now we are discussing the another case of impact of jet. That is, a force exerted on a moving curved plate and the jet strikes at the center. So here we are considering a moving curved. So we are considering a moving curved plate and the jet is striking at the center. So after striking the curved plate, it leaves the plate at an angle of theta degree. That is the exit angle of the plate. That is theta degree. So at x direction, it is striking with velocity v, and it strikes the plate at a velocity or relative velocity of v minus u. After striking the plate, it leaves the plate at an angle of theta degree with x-axis. With the velocity leaves with the velocity relative velocity itself, that is v minus u. So the x component at the outlet is v minus u into cos theta, and the y component is v minus u sin theta. So force exerted by the jet of water on the curved plate in the direction of jet is equal to mass striking per second, that is rho a into v minus u. Initial velocity with which jet strikes the plate in the direction of jet minus final velocity. So mass per second is, this term is mass per second, rho a v minus u. Initial velocity with which jet strikes the plate is v minus u. And final velocity is in the x direction, that is, this is x direction. So final velocity will be v minus u cos theta. So final velocity is v minus u cos theta, but it is moving in the opposite direction, so additional negative term will come here. So taking out the v minus u, so if we take v minus u, rho a v minus u whole square will come here into 1 plus cos theta. The minus and minus will become plus. So the force exerted in the x direction will be rho a v minus u whole square into 1 plus cos theta. So now work done per second will be f of x into u. So f of x is rho a v whole square into 1 plus cos theta into u. So rho a v minus u whole square into u into 1 plus cos theta gives work done by the jet on the plate per second. So this is the case of a curved plate which is moving and the jet striking on the curved plate at the middle of the plate. So let us look into some of the problems regarding this. So a jet of water of diameter 7.5 centimeters strikes on a curved plate at its center with a velocity of 20 meters per second. The curved plate is moving with velocity of 8 meters per second. So v is equal to 20 meters per second and u is equal to 8 meters per 8 meter per second in the direction of the jet. The jet is deflected through an angle of 165 degree. That means if there is a curved plate, jet is coming with 0 degree and it gets deflected through 165 degree. It gets deflected through 165 degree means it gets deflected through 165 degree, and the jet leaves the plate at what angle? 180 minus 165 gives 15 degree jet. So theta is equal to 15 degree. So the jet is coming in this direction and get deflected through 165 degree. So this theta becomes 180 minus 165 degree. Okay, equals 15 degree. So assuming the plate is smooth, find force exerted on the plate in the direction of jet, power of the jet and efficiency of the jet. So these three terms we need to find. The given time is D is given 7.5 centimeter. So we can find out area 0.00417 and U is 20 meter, U is 80, V is 20 meter and angle of deflection is 180 degree. We need to find theta. Angle of deflection is 165 degree, then theta is equal to 180 minus 165 degree is 15 degree. So force exerted on the plate in the direction of jet is, as we have already derived this equation, so direct substitution only. Rho A V minus U into 1 plus cos theta, rho 1000 A 0.004417 into B minus U, V is 10, U 8 whole square into 1 plus cos 15 degree. So the final answer will be 1250.38 Newton. Work done is force exerted into U. F of x into U gives 10,003.04 Newton meter per second. Power of the jet in kilowatt divided by 1000 gives 10 kilowatt is the power of the jet. Efficiency is output by input. Output is work done by jet per second divided by input is kinetic energy of the jet. Work done we have already derived. Kinetic energy is half mv square. So half rho A V into V square is rho A, half rho A V cube is the kinetic energy. So the efficiency will be 56.4%. So this is very simple problem. So let us look into somewhat complex problem. It is not complex, but a slight deviation from this problem. So here the jet of water from a nozzle is deflected through 60 degree from its original direction by a curved plate, which it enters tangentially without shock. So it is entering the plate tangentially without shock with a velocity of 30 meter per second. So jet velocity is 30 meter per second and leaves with a mean velocity of 25 meter per second. So the inlet velocity is 30 meter per second and outlet velocity is 25 meter per second. So here the inlet velocity is 30 meter per second and outlet velocity is 25 meter per second. If the discharge from the nozzle is 0.8 kilogram per second, calculate the magnitude and direction of the resultant force on the vane if the vane is stationary. So what is a discharge from the nozzle is 0.8 kilogram per second. That is our mass per second. It's 0.8. So mass per second is already given. So f of x, we need to find force in the direction of jet. So we need to find the resultant force. Since this is in this particular problem, we have f of x component and f y component. So we need to find the resultant of this two component and also find the angle at with which this component is acting to the horizontal. Okay. So force in x direction is equal to mass per second into initial velocity with which jet strikes the plate minus final velocity at the jet leaving the plate. So there will be x component at the inlet and x component at the outlet. Outlet x component will be if this angle is 60 degree. So it is leaving the plate at 60 degree. So it is already given here. The nozzle is deflected through 60 degree from its original point. So this angle is 60 degree. So x component will be 25 cos 60 x component. So the jet leaving the plate in the x direction with a velocity of 25 cos 60 degree. So initial velocity is 30 meter per second. So v1x. So initial velocity at the inlet in x direction is equal to v1x is equal to 30 meter per second. And outlet final velocity will be outlet velocity v2x at the outlet. 2 represents outlet. So 25 is the velocity with which jet leaves the vane. X component of that velocity is 25 cos 60 degree. So it is given here final velocity in the direction of x. So it is 12.5 meter per second. Substitute mass per second is already given here. 0.8 kilogram per second. 0.8 into 30 minus 12.5 final velocity. And the x component of the force is 14 Newton. So next we need to find y component. So y component of force. So V1y means y component of velocity of jet y component of velocity of jet. So at the inlet there is no y component. So here there is no y component. So neglecting y component. So the inlet y component is 0 and the outlet y component at the outlet is equal to, so 25 is the velocity with which jet leaves the plate at an angle of 60 degree and y component will be if x component is 25 cos theta, y component will be 25 sin theta. So v2y is equal to 25 sin theta. So theta is 60 degree. So outlet y component is there. So it is taken as 25 sin 60 degree and the inlet y component is 0. Mass per second is 0.8 and f of y is equal to, when there will be negative term is there, minus 17.32. Negative sign means the force f of y is acting in the vertically downward direction. So it is given negative component. Negative, the f of y is negative, so it is acting downward direction. A resultant force on the vane. So f of x is there and f of y is there. So resultant f r, take it as the root of f of x whole square plus f of y whole square. So the resultant will be 22.27. We need to find if the f of x is this and f of y is this. So resultant force is Fr. So we need to find the angle with which it makes with the horizontal, which is theta. So tan theta is equal to f of y divided by f of x. If we are taking tan theta, f of y divided by f of x. So the value is minus 1.237. So here the negative sign means the angle theta is in clockwise direction with the x-axis. So angle theta is in clockwise direction. Negative sign means angle theta is in clockwise direction. So this direction it is coming at this position. So theta is equal to minus 1.237. Tan theta is equal to minus 1.237. So theta is equal to 51 degree 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So theta is equal to 51 degree 2 minutes. So this is the value of theta. That is the angle with which the resultant force acting um, towards the x direction. Okay, that's all for now.